All right, you know what's up. We are live. We are back in action, ready for another fun-filled football edition of the 3rd and 3 podcast, and we're here for NFL Heaven in Week 11. This show is presented by the Sports Column and brought to you by Reebok. Yes, Reebok. Check out the great deals that we got at 3rd3podcast.com and get 15% off some new kicks like the Trail Cruisers or the men's and women's Reebok Light Plus 3 running shoes like 3rd and 3. So those are just a couple of the cool items you can get by going to 3rd3podcast.com. We'll hook you up. All you got to do is go to the website, click on the Reebok link, and bada bing, bada boom, you are there, ready to go, just like we are ready to go every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern p.m., ready to do it. Tricky Nicky Gist in the house as always. What's happening, my friend?
What's up, guys? I am overdressed today. Usually I'm just like in a sports bra, but I just came back from a work event, literally like butt in the seat with like half a second to spare. Not even. I was late.
You dressed up for the show. You wanted to look marvelous.
Yes, we have a special guest, so I dressed up.
That's right. That's right.
Just me. Okay.
He's wearing his Colts hat. He's here. Ryan Dunn is our special guest of the day, host of the One and Done radio show.
Finally.
Yes. Welcome in, man. He's here to help us with our weekly picks and more from the NFL all around the league. We're going to get into a whole bunch of stuff. Ryan, great to have you here, man. 3 and 3, 3rd and 3. We are definitely fans of you, man. Your show is very unique. We love it. So it's really great to have you on, man. Really appreciate it.
I mean, I appreciate it. I've been, a big fan of you guys as well when I first started out and everything. I actually remember when I first started out, Jason had reached out to me saying that anytime I had a show, he would repost and everything. So you've actually been a very big part of the growth all you guys have. And for my Colts hat, it's nice. I can actually wear it out in public right now because we got to win. And we have Jeff Saturday as our head coach. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
It's amazing.
It's just the weirdest season for us, but whatever. We just ride or die.
We're going to talk about the weirdness. We're talking about all the weirdness on the show, so we're definitely going to get to it, no doubt. And again, I am Jason Fearman, the Sports Prophet, and again, our special guest tonight, Ryan Dunn, in the house. Damien not here. He's feeling a little under the weather, so you know what? Give the young kid a break. You know what? We need him to be healthy because he's always talking about that good health with the show and, getting your mind right and everything like that. So I'm sure he's watching so he can get healthy with the mental and physical therapy. D, we got you. We'll hold it down for you, baby. No problem.
I'll fill in for Damien.
Hey, you're here. It's perfect timing, man.
It is.
Couldn't have worked out any better. It worked out perfectly. So, neighborhood news, Nikki. We're going to keep it kind of short. I just wanted to go over one thing, one little thing. Tua. I love him. He's my Quantum League quarterback. We've been talking about this for a long time, and now I'm looking at different rankings and ratings of where he is. People, again, talking, is he an MVP candidate, all this and that. So I wanted to go with you guys through the quarterbacks until we get to Tua. So this segment is till Tua, basically. So let's go through it. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, can we all agree he's better?
Yes.
Yep.
That's one. Josh Allen.
Yep.
Yes.
Two. Okay. Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you both say yes. All right. Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that's 4. On this list, by the way, that I'm reading off of right now, it's on NFL.com. I just want to give credit to Mark Sessler. He's the one who wrote it. He's got 2 at 5, but let's keep going. Joe Burrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, that's an emphatic yes.
I'm offended.
Okay.
I'm offended.
I am.
He had some guts over here. He put Justin Fields at 7. I have to say no right away.
No.
Okay.
Fields has had a great couple weeks, but no, not yet. No.
Not yet. I don't think so. Nikki, what do you think?
No, not yet.
Not yet, right? Okay. I mean, I'm not there yet. I'm loving what Fields is doing, but I'm not there yet either. Okay. So Geno Smith is having a very, very good season. 17 touchdowns, 4 picks. Is he better than Tua just this year?
No. No.
I agree with you. What do you think, Nick?
No.
How about Brady?
No.
No, definitely not. Right? Not this season.
Not this year.
No, yeah, not this year. You're right.
No. How about Dak?
Fuck no.
I think I know why she's saying no.
Yeah, he's
No.
a Giants fan. We know. So that's F no right there. Okay. But
F
she did
no.
say Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I'd say no. Who?
What about just a couple more? Kirk Cousins?
I take 2 over Kirk.
Nikki?
I feel like that's a toss-up.
It is. That's fair. It's a toss-up. And if that's a toss-up, then you're probably going to go with the next one, Justin Herbert.
I take Justin over Tua.
I would take Justin Herbert over.
I probably would too, like marginally. So with that all being said, I mean, the next quarterbacks are Garoppolo, Tannehill, Lawrence, Daniel Jones, Derek Carr is down there. I think we can all agree Tua is better than most of them. So he's somewhere in the top 10, Tua. And again, there were a lot of players, forget it, I mean, just personnel, Ryan, that were calling for Tua's head last year. And they were saying, oh, they're going to need to go find a quarterback, this and that. And of course, you can attribute a lot of the success to having Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who is maybe the best combination as far as wide receivers go in football. But you still got to get the ball to them. And Tua is doing that with great accuracy and the highest QBR in the league. So I don't think that they need to go find a quarterback anymore. It's a matter of just adding more pieces like they did with Bradley Chubb in order to get to that Super Bowl contender.
I love how you called me out because I was one of those people.
Sorry, man.
Because, honestly, though, from what we saw too early on, there wasn't a lot that you can say he was the future of the Miami Dolphins. You couldn't. I mean, but now I always say, like, quarterbacks, I say all quarterbacks are system quarterbacks because you look, and it's not a knock on any of these guys, but when you have a pair as far as an offensive play caller and a quarterback and a system and the guys around them, that's what drives them to succeed. Like so I think, and honestly too, maybe you're seeing like Patrick Mahomes flourish so well in Kansas City. Do I think he could do the same thing every single location? No, I don't, because I think that sometimes the system can hold him back. But Andy Reid in the system helps him flourish. So I think Tua, now he's got the weapons, the system. They haven't lost a game that he's finished.
That's right.
They are undefeated every game that he's actually finished and not had a concussion or two. Like so I was one of those guys that was saying Dolphins should look for a new quarterback and Tua, if he did not show anything this year, but he has proven me wrong. I have Dolphins fans I work with, and they still are not on board with Tua. I don't understand why, but I would, at this point, I believe Tua, if you continue to build around him, keep him protected, you can build a future with him.
Absolutely. He's not the greatest quarterback in the world. And a little, I hate the NFL getting in. Welcome to the show. I know that you like to drop in sometimes. And he's like, hell, give me Hill and Waddle and he'll be good to play. And he hasn't played quarterback in 10 years. I mean, I get it. They're great receivers, but you still have to get the ball to them. I mean, Nikki, so we talk about great quarterbacks and the ones who have great receivers like Joe Burrow. I mean, all right, he's got T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and Jamar Chase. Is he a bad quarterback because he's got those guys? No. That's ridiculous, right? Yeah. So I think it's fair to say that Tua has certainly arrived and established himself as one of the better quarterbacks in the league going forward. And yes, again, having those guys certainly helps. But football is a team sport. If you look, Justin Fields doesn't have anybody to throw the ball to. That's why he's running for 150 yards a game.
Yeah. That is so sad. The Chicago offense.
Oh,
like, what are they doing?
Wow. My God. Fields trying to be like an MVP.
I just saw this too. I didn't even know this as well. Tua has 18 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He missed 3.5 games, and
he's balling.
He's tied for third with 18 touchdowns.
Think about that.
It's such a great system that and I think, again, him being a part of it is what's helping him thrive.
System makes a lot of sense too, and that makes me want to touch on one other thing real quick before we get to gutsy play and gutsy call and putsy play. Like, the system of the 49ers, Nikki, is so great, as we know. I mean, it's almost we make Jimmy Garoppolo look like a Pro Bowl quarterback sometimes, which is ridiculous, which he's not. Do you think, and let me just put these three quarterbacks out there, are they a better team if Kirk Cousins is the quarterback?
Who?
The Niners. If Kirk Cousins is the quarterback,
I thought you were giving me 3 teams.
Oh no, I'll give you the 3 players in a minute. I just want to know if you think Kirk Cousins first.
Oh my God, it's been a long day. Are they a bet? I mean, maybe by a game or 2, but I don't know that it's like
not
massive.
too much.
Yeah.
Ryan, Kirk Cousins would be better than Jimmy Garoppolo in that system. Better arm.
I think he would. I mean, when you have Christian McCaffrey to throw to a lot, and then you got obviously Debo, George Kittle. Now, obviously, he has great weapons over there in Minnesota too. Dalvin Cook, Jordan Jefferson,
right?
Sorry, Justin Jefferson, and he's got plenty of players around him. But I think the system in San Francisco does help a guy like Garoppolo look good. They are. I saw the stat on TV the other day. I'm pretty sure. I know you probably saw it as well. That they are 10-2 in games he doesn't throw a touchdown pass.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And it's right
wow.
That's like the craziest I've ever seen. I didn't think that was possible, but it's a great system that they have in place.
It is. It's a hell of a system. And I hate to end if he's saying, he says he believes in Tua, but he wants to see in playoff games that when they try to take away Tyreek Hill. Well, you still got Jalen Waddle on the other side, but we'll see. We'll see if teams do that. One other one real quick. I mentioned Dak Prescott before, Nikki. I know that you're not a big fan, obviously, but is he better than Jimmy G? Do you think that he would thrive in that offense and make him a better team?
Dak on the 49ers? Yeah.
He would, right?
Pains me to say that, but yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
You think so too, Ryan, right?
Oh, absolutely. I know Trey Lance is not there. I know 49 fans had a lot of hope for Trey Lance this season. Yeah. And I think if you would put Dak seems like him and Trey Lance have similar skill set, mobility and good arm. And you put Dak in that offense, he would easily succeed.
I think it would too. Yeah, imagine if Lamar wasn't in the Niners. I hate NFL. My God.
Imagine if Lamar was anywhere.
Yeah, like on the Colts. That'd be great.
Yeah, I know, right? You would love that. Yeah, they put – you know what? Speaking of which, let's get to that right now because I thought the gutsy call of the week didn't come in a play call, but in a decision to play Matt Ryan. Jeff Saturday just getting there. Ryan, going to you, right now with this. I mean, how did you feel about that? Because I thought a gutsy call in the respect that, all right, I just got here and you wanted to roll with Sam Ehlinger and pretty much tank the whole season, at least, from perspective. It kind of seemed that way. And he puts in Matt Ryan, and you know what? They go out and they win the freaking game. Yeah,
that caught me off guard, and I'm happy. You know what? Because if Jeff Saturday, like he's coming in saying, I'm coming in to win. I'm not coming in just to finish the season. And I'm whoever my best quarterback is, which proved to him be Matt Ryan, he's going to play. Yeah. And when we trade for Matt Ryan, I personally, again, as we have for every veteran quarterback we acquired during the offseason the past 3 or 4 years, I have high hopes. I think, my gosh, this is the year we can win the division, beat the Titans, which I never thought I would say, but I'm trying to beat the Titans. And Matt Ryan comes in, we trade, and I felt like this is going to be the year, and we let him down with our offensive line. And just the season looks like it's going to be a tank with Sam Ehlinger, but Jeff Saturday comes in, rolls Matt Ryan, and I'm fine with it. If we're not going to be bad enough to get a top 5 pick, I just don't. I don't think we're as bad as the Texans, even though we tied with them.
I know, really. Gosh.
If I was questioning the Jeff Saturday hire, but he's 1-0 right now. He knows what he wants. He wants to win. He's a Colts guy. I'm not going to question any decisions by Jeff Saturday going for this season.
Heard that. Nikki, I know that you're happy Matt Ryan is back in.
Yes. Yep. I'm president of the Matt Ryan fan club, in case anybody didn't know.
Yep.
I did not know that till now.
You did not? Oh, there's a meme of me floating around.
Really?
Yes. Our friend made it. Who made it? It was hysterical, right? I had like the Matt Ryan jersey on. It's like president of the Matt Ryan fan club. Yeah. I was so high on him saying like for fantasy, like he's always a decent fantasy quarterback. Like you didn't have to you don't have to just go and get the top QB. You can fill your roster and grab somebody like a Matt Ryan at the end. And so every other year that would have worked out great, but this year, no. But now he's back. He's back, baby. And I might be back as president. I think I handed my card in a few weeks ago, but
yeah, this all started with me and Nikki Tiffin about this whole thing. I'm like, nobody's even going to draft Matt Ryan in fantasy. I'm like, what are you even talking about right now? I'm like, he's not the Matt Ryan of 7 years ago or whatever it is. But surprisingly, he has put up pretty decent fantasy games here and there. So.
I mean, we beefed for like weeks about this,
right?
Yeah.
Wow. The battle continue. Hey, I'm rooting for him. I like Matt Ryan, and you guys know I got a soft spot for the Colts. So, I'm hoping things come around.
Glad to hear that.
Yep, I do. I don't have a soft spot for this call right here. The putsy play of the week was Leonard Fournette throwing a pass to a 45-year-old Tom Brady. What the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? Like, I don't even care if the defense has no idea it's coming. They're going to catch up to Brady because he is running like he's got cement in his freaking shoes. I can't believe they even called that play, Nikki. Why do you call a play for Leonard Fournette, a running back who's thrown, I think, maybe one NFL pass in his career, if I'm not mistaken, to Tom Brady all the way down on the other sideline? I mean, he's got to throw like a perfect pass. What are you doing? That's a putsy play.
I don't know. We need another word for putsy, right? Didn't they play in Germany? Maybe they just had too many beers or something. I don't know.
You're for putsy.
I don't know. Stupid.
Dumb ass.
Just flat out stupid.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Give me a freaking break. What up, Courtney? Jeez. I don't know, Courtney. I don't know if you saw that. I hate NFL. I don't know if you saw that, Ryan. Did you see that? I mean, because what kind of play call is that? I mean, I know they need to find a way to score points because the Bucs have sucked so bad for this entire season, but that's what you're going to do? You're going to throw the ball to Brady?
Honestly, I don't know what the play call. I mean, I saw the play, obviously. Here's the thing. Yeah, you're right. You fooled everybody because no one was expecting you to throw that ball to Tom Brady. But there's no reason for that. Again, like you said, they're going to catch him. You have the greatest arm at quarterback. Like, right, technically, why do anything crazy? Like, and I remember like Steve Mariucci years ago said this. He goes, "Hey, it's a trick play. If it works, great. You look like a genius. If it doesn't work, you look like an idiot." And he looked like an idiot.
Yeah, that was idiotic.
Very idiotic.
Yeah, Courtney, I don't really know what was going on with that play call. I know they're trying to find themselves, but that's really not the way to do it. So that was pretty putsy, you have to say right there. Nikki, let's do some quick bragging rights and crow bites over here. And then we'll get to our records and then we'll get to our picks over here. So bragging rights, would you like to kick it off?
Sure. What am I bragging about? Oh, I said Detroit would cover and they did. And I said the Giants would cover and they did.
Yes, I was with you on that one. As a matter of fact, I said, take a chance, go with Minnesota over Buffalo. I didn't know about Josh Allen's elbow, but I also didn't know that they were going to fumble the ball in the end zone. That was incredible. So I kind of got a little lucky with that. But Nick, you remember how you were just destroying me last week for giving so many different options for our best bets of the week? Well,
yeah, like 12.
Yeah. Well, there were 8 of them, and 6 of them came through. All right. The Giants are one of them. They covered the 5. The Chiefs covered 9.5. The Dolphins covered the 3.5. The Broncos and Titans went under 38.5. The Lions and Bears went over 48.5. The Steelers outright covered. They were getting 2.5, and they beat the Saints. And then the Seahawks, I lost that game. I don't know how, but Brady again, comeback, weird. They won. And then the Chargers, 49ers, I picked the over, but the final was 22-16. 49ers won, so I really didn't care about that. But you know what? I feel pretty good. 6 out of 8. Little money down, so I collected a bit this weekend.
No, the point is that I also pick against the spread on my notes, but then at the end of the picks, we're each supposed to give 3, not 8, because I could literally go down and be like, yeah, my against the spread is so much better than my straight up.
But here's our problem, Ryan. We end up arguing for about 15 minutes about what 3 teams we want to take. So I'm like, you know what? Let me present a few options over here. That was my idea behind the whole thing.
It literally took 20 minutes last week.
Hey. It's your show, man. Take as long as you guys need.
Yeah, right. See, Nikki, he said exactly what I say. Like when you apologize for something, like Nikki, it's our show. Who the hell gives a shit? We can do whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel bad. I don't like
to. We can say those kind of words on here.
Oh yeah, you can say whatever you want, man. Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We normalize cursing. We are advocates for normalizing.
I try to like minimize it in my show.
Nikki wants little children to start cursing. That's how much it's important to her. She wants them to start cursing now to get them ready to go for their, real life.
You're going to hear it. Yes, in real life. Listen, when I run for president, I'm running on the platform of normalizing cursing. And the day after Super Bowl will be a national holiday. I don't know what the rest of you want to run on, some nonsense, but I'm going to run on the real shit.
Well, the day after Super Bowl has to be a holiday, though.
Yes, it has to be a holiday.
Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. No work the next day. I am with you on that. Man. All right, let me round it out.
And March Madness, 4-day weekend.
Yeah, I'm with that. I've been trying to petition that for
like every week of March Madness?
Like the first one that kicks off at midnight and we're all up and none of us are working because we're all like our brackets. I think you should I'm going to give everybody off then too. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would clean up on votes.
Yes.
It's like New Year's Day too is like National Recovery Day because everyone's out on New Year's Eve. No one celebrates New Year's Day on New Year's Day. They just
no. Exactly. Right. Yep. Courtney agrees it should be a national holiday. There's no freaking doubt about it. Yep. We're all on board with this one. No doubt. All right, let's get to our Crow Bites. Then we'll do our updated records and get into our picks over here. So my Crow Bites, Nikki and Ryan, I don't know why I picked Vegas to win last week. They're a terrible team. They're a terrible coach and a coach who apparently likes to cheat, from the New England side of things, filming other teams and whatnot. But, yeah, I picked them. But the other thing is I picked Chicago. I was so sure that they were going to beat Detroit. And Detroit is a team, Ryan, that I have to eat crow on because I said they were going to make the playoffs this year before the year started, and that was really bad, real bad.
Is there crow for two? Because I didn't say make. I did say make the playoffs. I didn't say anything about winning the division, but I did say they can make the playoffs. But
I'm not alone.
I got some crow.
Yeah, Nikki,
up 2 servings of crow for the same thing.
How about that? Yeah, so Detroit now starting to look like a football team all of a sudden when I don't pick them, but there you go. What about you, Nikki? What are you eating crow on?
I'm kicking myself because I should have followed my instincts and gone with Indy. I said, watch this be the game, right? Jeff Saturday, I think the offensive coordinator, right? Like never called a play in his life or whatever. And Matt Ryan's back. I like something inside. I was like, go with the Colts. And I didn't. And half the time we do this segment, it's always like one of us kicking ourselves because we just didn't listen, to our instincts. So I should have went with Indy because I knew it and then I changed it and I shouldn't have second guessed myself.
But you didn't know about Matt Ryan. Like no one did.
No.
So I think so. I'm to your point, Nikki. I'd say maybe you should hold on to the crow and not eat it just yet because I think it's not fair. Because if you would have known about Matt Ryan, you probably would have started. You probably would have picked Indy.
See, there you go.
Yeah, I just something was like, oh, this is probably gonna be a great game for them, and I just didn't listen to myself.
All right, so Ryan, right now,
Eagles are going down. Sorry, Courtney.
You are being called out. Yep, the Colts do not want to see you Eagles this week. The Eagles are pissed off right now. We're going to get into that game. Boy, are they pissed off. They got embarrassed. They got Washington. What the hell was that about, Courtney? I don't know, bro. No good.
That was great. What are you talking about?
Home.
Yeah.
Home.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's see if that's a wake-up call for them, and then they come back. We'll figure it out. But, all right, here we go. We have our 3 things. We got our team record update where, Ryan, each of us drafted 10 teams in a snake draft type order before the year started, and whichever teams have the most wins, obviously wins at the end of the year. So right now, Nikki's in the lead. She's got 52 wins with her 10 teams. Damien's in second with 44, and I am right behind him at 43. Nikki's got a commanding lead right now. Week 10 records. Week 10. All right. We have no wonder why Damien didn't come on. No wonder why he's sick. He had a horrible record this week. This is the first time Damien has had like a really bad record. He's really good at this. He really is. But my man went 5-9. I don't know what.
Whoa. That might have been the worst in 3 years.
I put my water down because of that. I didn't want to drop my cup.
I'm not sure how that happened. But that's what probably made him sick and not able to come on the show tonight because he went 5-9 and only single locked. Nikki, you went. It was a tough week for all of us. Nikki, you went 7-7, double locked, and I got the win, 8-6, and I'm not proud of it. Only 8-6, but I double locked on that one as well. And our freaky fantasy football draft, which we're not going to do this week, guys. We're going to save it for when Damien comes back. It's only fair. Not one of us can take a lead in that way. That wouldn't be the right thing. But this week, Damien, again, feeling a little sick. Only got 58 points. Nikki, you got 114 points, which is more than what I got. I got 96. You win this week. Nice job. Way to go.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Feeling good.
On the year, the Freaky Fantasy Football Draft results, I got 5 wins. Nikki now has 3 ahead of Damien, who's got 2. For the weekly records, Damien and I are tied at 5, and Nikki's got 2, but she's about to come up. And our team records, Nikki is blowing us away right now with 52. She's got 8 more than second place, so she's looking really good right there. Not bad, not bad. And that's why we got her on the show. It's not just about her looks, guys. She's got brains too, all right? So wake the hell up.
Maybe. I don't know. Some people don't think I do.
Well, I know you do. I know you do.
I don't know. Some people on Twitter like to tell me I don't. So.
Well, we know what those kind of people. You just ignore the hell out of them, and then you tell me their address, and I go smack them around.
Those are the keyboard soldiers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we don't need
They only work hard behind a keyboard.
None of them. Nah, not gonna happen.
Isn't that the shitty part, right? Like when you do this, you put yourself out there, and you're just, oh God. I mean, people just love to come at you.
Yeah, it's great.
Like
I said, I think I had a tweet one day where I think you guys saw it, where I was like, you realize you made it when people are calling you names and stuff, and you're just like, I made it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like every bad name you get called, like a moron, an idiot. You know,
those are G-rated. Jeez, moron.
Couch potato. I mean, all types of stuff.
Oh no.
That's why we just don't pay attention to that crap. We don't pay attention. All right, let's pay attention to our weekly picks. Let's get it going. All right. Thursday night football. This is one of the toughest games to pick on the schedule, where Tennessee is 6-3. Going against Green Bay, who's 4-6, trying to get this stuff together over here. Looks like they had a good game against Dallas. Was that a fluke? I don't know. Ryan, you're our guest. Why don't you kick us off, man? Green Bay, Tennessee, who wins this one?
Give me Tennessee in the points.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I know Green Bay's -3, but give me Tennessee. Yep. Here's why. I think when you look at Tennessee, what they want to do, they want to run the ball, Derrick Henry, and control the clock. They want to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field. Green Bay gives up 141 yards per game on the ground.
That's right.
Derrick Henry is a beast, as we all know, as I know from experience. Sorry for that. So I like Tennessee in this one. I know it's at Green Bay. Green Bay had a great win last week against the Cowboys, which was very, very televised. But yeah, I'm going to take Tennessee in this one to go to Lambeau, get a win, and Derrick Henry controlled the game.
Yeah, you see, Courtney's going with Green Bay in this one. Nikki, as we know, it's very hard for the away team to win on those Thursday nights. And Courtney, you're right. Green Bay's formula is running the ball. But you know what? Tennessee is second in the league against the run. So that's going to be a big problem for Green Bay if they can't get Christian Watson to score 3 touchdowns again, which is very unlikely. So I think that Tennessee kind of has the upper hand in this game. I don't like the fact that it is on the road, but again, Tennessee's second against the run, and we know that's what Green Bay wants to do and work off the play action. I don't think they're going to have the opportunity to do that. And like Ryan said, I think Derrick Henry is really going to shine in this game. So I'm going to take the Titans, Nikki, 24-21.
Ooh. Oh, no. Yeah, we got to get the scores too?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, don't worry. Next time I will. Next game.
No, I have Tennessee 23, Green Bay 20. What's the line? 3.5 or 3?
3 or 3.5. I saw it fluctuate.
I see it right now. It says 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like Tennessee with the points. That could be a parlay later, but all right, we'll see. Next game, this one could be ugly in a lot of ways. The Chicago Bears coming off that bad loss against Detroit. They go to Atlanta to play the Falcons right now. Neither team is really great. They're all trying to find themselves. Chicago is 3-7. Atlanta's 4-6. Neither one of them are really playoff bound unless Atlanta can pull off this AFC South nonsense. Nikki, I don't know. Tough game over here in Atlanta. Who do you like?
These are like a couple of the worst passing offenses in the league. I mean, the worst. Yeah. I am with Courtney though. It's probably not the greatest game. I'll go Chicago 26, Atlanta 23.
All right. You and Courtney are both going Chicago in this one. Ryan, what do you think about this game? Justin Fields on the road. Can he continue his magic?
I think he can. I think they'll just continue to do what's working. I think Marcus Mariota looked horrible last week. He really did not play good. I think I think at some point, though, if Atlanta continues to play like this, you're going to see the Desmond Ritter come in. I just think you have to find out what he can do.
Good call.
I think Justin Fields, like, give me Chicago 20, Atlanta 14.
All right.
Ooh,
All right. So
okay.
yeah, maybe not a whole lot of points. Atlanta's defense is really, really bad. And that's why I love Chicago in this, whether they're running with Montgomery or it's going to be Fields or Herbert or even Darnell Mooney. Cole Kmet, if he does play, is questionable right now. Atlanta's defense is bad against the run and the pass. So I think Atlanta can score a little bit because Chicago doesn't have a really good defense. But give me Chicago 28-22 in this game, guys. So I'm with you. Call it a trifecta right there. All right, let's get to our next one. We got Carolina 3-7, Baltimore 6-3. This one almost seems like an absolute walk in the park. I will tell you that I absolutely love Baltimore in this one, 31-10, and you can lock it in. Ryan, we each make 3 locks, all right, on the teams that we like the most. So even though Mark Andrews might not play in this game, watch Lamar Jackson go off. They can pass the ball around. Isaiah Likely is an excellent tight end that a lot of people don't know about. So give me Baltimore 31-10, Ryan, and I'm locking it in.
Is Baker Mayfield going?
Yes, he is, as a matter of fact.
Is he?
Ooh. It's got interesting.
Because if it was Walker, that'd be my lock in a heartbeat. But
Okay.
13. It's right now. The line's 13.
Oh,
a lot of points.
You know, I go locked. I'm gonna make that my lock too. I'm gonna go 31-17.
All right. All right, we got another lock in there. Nikki, I know that you love them Ravens in that household over there.
Whoa, easy there. Calm down.
Don't make your husband upset.
Don't get carried away. No, I actually have a very similar score. I have Baltimore 32, Carolina 18, and I am going to lock in the Ravens.
All right, I knew it was coming. There we go. All right, that's 3 down. Bunch more to go. Let's do it. Okay, this next game is going to be Snowstorm City. They're talking like 5-6 feet of snow in Buffalo, where the Cleveland Browns come to play. They have opposite dyslexic records. Cleveland is 3-6. Buffalo is 6-3. This game can get really weird, guys. Let me kick it off by saying that if it really snows that much and we're going to take the passing game out, I like Nick Chubb and that offensive line of Cleveland a lot more than I like Devin Singletary and James Cook and Buffalo and what they're doing lately. So if this becomes a real running game, which it really might, and a very short passing game, I'm sorry. I'm going to take the upset in this one. I know it sounds crazy, but you know what? We see weird shit in the NFL all the freaking time. I'm going to take the Browns. Give me the Browns 21-16 in the snowstorm. I can't believe I'm doing it, Nikki, but I am.
The Browns. Okay. That's a ballsy play of the week right there.
It is.
The line's 8.5 though. I feel like that's a little this is probably just going to be like a low scoring game. I'm thinking like 10-7. I don't know, like something like super low scoring, but I will go Buffalo.
All right. And Courtney's going Buffalo 18-13 in the snowstorm. So he likes a low scoring game as well. Ryan, am I crazy taking Cleveland over here? I'm the Lone Ranger on this one.
I don't even know. Like, I'm just trying to think how, like, can they even kick field goals? Can they even see the field? Can they even see the football? Like, what are they going to be able to see with all that snow?
You got me, man.
You're not. Here's the thing, though. You're not wrong. Like when you can't throw the ball, which in the snow is not really productive, you're going to run the ball, and I'm going to take Cleveland. I'm going.
Oh my God!
I got no choice. I'm going to take Cleveland.
You have no choice. Oh my God!
Yes.
Because he brings up such a good point. I'd rather take the 2 running backs for Cleveland than Devin Singletary for Buffalo.
Yes.
You don't think that the Bills are pissed off after coming off of Game of the Year last week? No, they will find a way.
Don't worry, they'll be cooling down with all that snow they're going to face.
I love it. Tell him, Ryan. Tell him.
I'm going to go with, give me 14-7. 14-7 Cleveland.
I absolutely love it.
God.
I don't think they're going to kick field goals. I don't even know how they're kicking extra points.
I can't wait to watch this game. And look who makes a surprise over here. The real deal, Damian Adams in the house. Too sick to come on the show, but not sick enough to make me look like a schmuck. Jason with the crazy pick. Always good for one for sure, right?
Yes. I mean, come on. You know what I think is interesting? We have 2 more weeks before Deshaun Watson can come
That's
back,
right.
right?
And he started practicing this week. So, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
comes back.
That's it, man.
Sorry.
I guess if anybody can throw it through the snow, it would be Josh Allen. So D has a point, like he always
Is his
does.
arm good enough though? Right now, his elbow.
That's the thing. That's a big question right there. I don't know. All right. So look, I convinced one of my friends to go with Cleveland over here. Let me see how many more I convinced in the audience. All right. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Next game. The Commanders demanding a win over here against the freaking Texans if they can possibly happen. Damn, Nikki. This is one of those games that nobody wants to freaking watch. It's going to be upsetting, but it's on television. Washington, surprisingly, they're 5-5. Not a lot of people realize that, but the Houston Texans, as Ryan well knows, is 1-7-1. So, can Houston possibly pull out a miracle at home, Ryan?
We're the second one. That's so annoying. I would us.
So ugly.
So I'm going now. This is my lock. Another one of my locks too. Commanders easy. I think Commanders are gonna play well. Taylor Heineke had, he came up big when they needed to last week.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Feeling good after Philadelphia. Feels like they can make a playoff attempt of a run.
No doubt.
Give me the Commanders. Lock in. I would go. Sorry, score of 27-14.
Okay. Look, I love Manders. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. Manders D. I love it. 24-10. I'm with the Manders as well. So is Courtney. I'm going with the Manders. I think that the Manders are going to run the ball. I think between Brian Robinson, and Antonio Gibson, they can get over 200 yards because Houston cannot defend the run, as Derrick Henry so aptly showed a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, give me Washington, Nikki, 24-17.
Are you locking it?
No, I'm not locking that one.
Okay. You're not?
Little afraid to lock it.
Really?
Yep, little afraid.
You're afraid to lock it? I mean, I'm locking it. I'm locking it 20-16. Yeah. And I'll take the Commanders and I'll lay the 3.5. I'll lock that too.
Okay, I dig it. All right, 3.5. Just because the game's in Houston, I don't know. Maybe the fans will show up and get loud or something. I'm afraid to lock it. Yeah, they don't show.
They don't show.
Oh man. All right. Well, we got to get to this game. Ryan, this is not going to be the greatest week for you as far as a revenge game. Well, not revenge, but a get-right game, because the Philadelphia Eagles are coming to town to play your Indianapolis Colts, who now Jeff Saturday is the coach of the team, and Matt Ryan is back, and Jonathan Taylor figured out how to run the football again. Does that mean they can handle the Eagles? It's your team, man. You take us home. What do you think?
I'm taking the Colts in this one.
Oh, he is.
I know it's. Here's the thing. I got a reason for this, and let me say why. When you are a team that gets exposed, and especially to let's just face it, subpar team in Washington, and the teams will feed off that. Jeff Saturday is here to try and win. He knows I give my ball to Jonathan Taylor. I got my star quarterback in. Like, he's going to win. I think the Colts are going to win this game close, 24-21. I think they had the film of how to beat Philadelphia. The Colts defense, they had the talent on defense to, I think, compete with Philadelphia. I really do. And maybe a homer pick. You know what? Screw it. It's definitely a homer pick. But I still. But I feel after what I saw last week and Philadelphia. Yes, they're mad. They're coming off the game, coming off the loss. Give me the Colts, 24-21. Mike drop.
24-21.
Wow.
Homer City. Homer Simpson.
It is definitely Homer City, but that's okay.
Homer City is right.
Woo! In the house.
Oh, D was bad. Oh my goodness.
Let me see. On defense right now, for yards against, Philadelphia is 3 and the Colts are 10th. Points against Philadelphia is 6th. The Colts are, I think, 12th in that category. And Philadelphia is forcing a lot of turnovers. And you know what? Matt Ryan has had a share of turnovers this year. So that could be a little bit of an issue, Nikki. I don't know. Philadelphia coming
off. You weren't supposed to say that out loud.
I shouldn't say too much. Got to be careful. But I don't know. Philadelphia, again, we know how high-powered their offense is. So they're going to get back right?
Yeah. Although, hey, listen, nobody wants the Colts to win more than me. I'm sorry, Ryan. Like, believe me, I'm rooting for the Colts. Like, I would love for them to hand Philly another loss. I do not think that will happen. I have it 27-20.
That's all right. Hey.
27-20. All right. So that means it could be a good game.
Yeah,
And
you know what? If it ends in a good game, I'll be happy.
There you go. All right, that's what we want to see. We want to see some good football. And D saying if the Colts win, he will bow down to Ryan next week. All hail King Ryan.
For real.
Courtney,
I will make an appearance and just and wait for the bow and then just leave.
That's it. Peace him out.
We can do that.
Oh man. No, yeah, Philly. Geez, they have just got something to prove, man. And you know what? They're just that much better of a team. I'm sorry. I have them winning, locking 33-14. So give me Philly in a lock on the way.
God, heart.
Sorry, man.
No.
Philly's my Super Bowl team this year. I have to ride or die with them right now.
Nicky gave us a shot.
Yeah, I'm giving you a little bit of a shot. I'm rooting for you hard.
Yeah, we're secretly rooting for you. Sorry, Courtney, but you know what? We like to see an upset every once in a while. So
it's in the Giants' best interest if the Colts win. So
there you go. That's what you're rooting for. Stop the run, force Matt Ryan into his interceptions. Well, there you go. Philly's really good at that. Darius Slay, come on down. All right, let's see. AFC East battle coming up over here, Nikki. Jets versus Patriots. Patriots just beat them a few weeks ago, beat them pretty handily, but the game turned on the Jets where they had a defensive touchdown and it was called back. Big deal. That changed everything around. But the Patriots have won 13 in a row against the Jets. Like, damn. So what's going to happen here? Do they break the streak?
No, I mean, I'm not going to bet against that. So I have it 24-21 Patriots. But I would not lock it because the Jets have done some crazy shit this year.
I'm not locking it either. I'm not locking it. No, but I think that Matthew Judon is going to get home for a couple of more sacks this year. You guys heard me talk about him on Monday. He's got 11 and a half sacks this year. I think that he's going to, wreak havoc on that line. And yeah, the Jets have a good offensive line, but I don't know. Michael Carter, is he going to be okay? James Robinson, and then. I just wonder again, is he going to have enough time? Bill Belichick scheming things up. I got to go in New England, but in a close one, 19-16, Ryan.
Yeah, I think the loss of Breece Hall is such a big loss, man. He was having such a great season. Oh my gosh! And now, I said this before. Zach Wilson was even drafted. I don't believe in Zach Wilson. I still don't.
I felt it was a reach. I'm with you. I really did. I felt it was a reach. I would have taken Justin Fields over him in that draft, but that's just me.
But
I would take Justin Fields at number 3, Ryan. I wanted him over Trey Lance. I feel like the Niners would have been like favorites for the Super Bowl right now. I really do.
Yeah, that would be actually a very good pick there.
It didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this one too. I can't trust the Jets and Zach Wilson. I just can't trust that team. I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this one. 24-14.
It's too bad because the Jets got a really good team. It's just that the quarterback, like you said, you can't trust him. Yeah. Damian's on the Pats also, 17-13, close game. Yeah, I got it 19. I think it'll be a close game also, but damn. All right, we'll see. Jets is 6-3, New England's 5-4. If the season ended today, every AFC East team would be in the playoffs. How about that? That's amazing. Cool. Yep. Yeah. That's a nice little stat for you.
Wait, would we be in?
No, you would not.
No.
Damn it.
No. Yeah, sorry. I wish I could give you better news on that one, brother.
Maybe if we had actually beaten Houston, not tied.
I know, right?
Yes. Yeah, that.
Lion, what the tie? Get ties out of football, like crying in baseball.
Hate it.
I agree there. Yeah, you got
ties. At least college got that part right. That's the only thing college got right with their overtime is that there are no ties.
Well, why they shrink it to 10 minutes? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I know. It goes by like that too. Also,
yeah, exactly.
Yep, it really does. Like the team who gets the ball first, like I feel like 6-7 minutes are coming off that clock already. So it's like the other team's got to scramble to, whatever. All right, D, I know you're in on this one right now as your Rams are hosting. I'm sorry, your Rams.
Oh, whoa!
Your Saints. I take it back. I apologize.
He changed
teams. Are hosting the Rams.
Did he change teams?
Right. He definitely hates the freaking Rams, man, because of that. Still going back to that freaking pass interference that never was 3-4 years ago in that playoff game. God in heaven, what a disaster that was.
Yeah.
So, this game, again, in New Orleans right now, and the Saints are favored, and Cooper Kupp is not playing. That is a very, very big deal because he is the entire offense for LA, and they don't even have a good offense to begin with. So you know what? Give me the Saints in this game. I can see a couple of defensive scores. Andy Dalton is still the starting quarterback. That may change in this game depending on how the offense is going. But again, Ryan, because I don't like LA's offense, I'm going to take New Orleans at home 25-22.
Yeah, Stafford's clear to play. Just saw that. So I was making sure.
Stafford's playing? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Man. I don't know because, Cooper Kupp's such a big deal, but maybe this is a chance for Allen Robinson to step up.
Well, he's gonna really have to.
What a crazy thought.
I know. What a crazy
right?
thought. They'll never
imagine.
You know what? I'll go with the Saints in this one too. Give me the Saints 20-17.
2017. All right. So, fairly close game. Yeah, I don't see a real blowout coming over here, Nikki. And, Damian, yes, he's still sour about that also. And he's predicting a weird – I love Damian and his weird scores. He's all on board with me. 16-12. What do you think, Nick?
I have Saints 22, Rams 17.
22.
A 16-12 score that's ever happened in sports.
Nice.
I know. 16-12.
22-17. I like that too, Nikki. All right. I like the weirdness of coming out of you. Good for you. Get weird. I love it. Get weird.
Get weird. We get weird on this show every week.
I love it.
Man, the Rams 3-6 and the Saints 3-7. Before the year started, I don't think many people would have said that, man. But that's football. That's football.
Just like the Rams, like of the two teams, it feels like the Rams are more in a free fall than the Saints. Like I feel like the Saints can kind of like pick it back up and kind of get right, but the Rams just feel like they're free falling to me.
I am with you.
I agree there too. I think because also you look at those divisions. I think you look at Seattle, San Francisco. I think they're going to start to. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Seattle's going to start to pull away.
I know, right?
And San Francisco too. When you look at the NFC South, Saints, if they just win like a game or two, they're really right back in it. And because Tampa Bay doesn't look good, Carolina sucks, and so does the Falcons. Like they are really within reach of that division.
I still can't believe the Falcons won 4 games this year. I'm trying to figure that out, how that actually happened. I don't remember them winning a game, but somehow they're 4-6.
I know.
Didn't they beat you guys?
I feel like I never see them play.
Didn't they beat the 49ers 1 week? Oh, okay.
yeah, freaking Arizona. Oh God. Anyway, let's get to our next game. The Detroit Lions, who are 3-6, they won 2 in a row, playing Nikki's New York Football Giants. Nikki, how bad are they going to beat them?
Ooh, yeah. I wanted to see what okay. The line's only 3.
It's only 3 points. Are you sure?
3.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
That's
Ryan is 3.
Little odd right there. They're really. You see, because the Giants are very good at pass defense.
I'm smelling a lock here.
That's surprising, Nikki. That's interesting.
Because we're always like getting disrespected, and that's okay. I like the Giants at 3. You know, the Giants have won every game by 1 score, so those half point they do matter. But I like the Giants in 3. I have it 27-20 New York.
So you should lock that.
I am locking it.
You're locking it.
I'm locking it.
You're locking it. Okay. Well, you know what? So am I. I'm locking it as well. And I got it 28-20. I feel like the Giants going to make enough plays on defense. They can get enough sacks. I just think that it's going to work out that way. So that'll be my final lock. I'll take the Giants to beat the Lions 28-20, Ryan.
I lost track of how many locks do I have?
I think you just had 1 so far.
Give me 2.
2.
Yeah, give me
Lock
2 right here with the Giants right now. I'm going to go with the Giants. And I do expect actually a lot of points in this game, I think, from both teams. I'm going to go 35-31.
Ooh, the Giants can actually score over 30 points.
Lions' defense is not good. Besides a couple guys in defense, their defense sucks. So
no, they do. They do.
Big day for Saquon. Fantasy. Huge day.
I think the Lions give him 161 yards in the game on the ground, so I think Saquon will have
Oh, my gosh. Saquon's going to have a freaking field day, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love this lock. I feel even more confident, Nikki.
All right, good. No, I mean, I feel great. I have Saquon in fantasy. I expect the Giants to get their 8th win. So I feel good.
Was he your first overall pick?
What?
Was he your first pick?
Saquon?
Yeah.
Saquon, baby. Yep, she had him for comeback player of the year, a whole bunch of categories, and it's working out pretty damn good so far. Yeah. It is not working out in Vegas and Denver, where Las Vegas is 2-7. I mean, just what? I mean, really. I mean, I knew they were not going to be good this year, but they're even worse than I thought. And Denver, who I thought was going to be good this year, is not right now. They're 3-6. They're trying to get their shit together. And in this game, Denver to me does have the upper hand, guys, because they're really good against the pass. Patrick Surtain is one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. Then you got Simmons back there at safety, and they can still run the ball. Latavius Murray, Melvin Gordon. I feel like they'll be able to get off on the Raiders. The Raiders are just totally discombobulated right now. I think it's going to be one of those ugly games where there's a turnover at the end and Denver somehow comes on top and kicks a field goal, or just ugly shit. I'm going 17-16 Denver, and I don't have a whole logic behind it, but I think Denver, because of their defense, will be able to take on the Raiders. So give me 17-16, Nikki. What do you think?
So the Raiders have won the last 5 matchups, but I just don't trust this team. I also don't know how you can have like Derek Carr and Devontae Adams and just like suck. I just don't. I don't understand this. But I feel like Denver somehow pulls this out. I have it Denver 20, Raiders 18.
All right.
Although
So
I'm like not psyched to even watch this game. Like I don't.
Well,
this game's gonna suck. Like, I don't know how else to say this, but this game's really gonna suck. Like this is I'm sure it wasn't the only one that thought that the AFC West was going to be really like we were expecting to be really good this year, and that has to be the most disappointing division in my opinion in all of football, because we were expecting these 4 teams to just fight like hell against each other. And it's just Kansas City pulling away again. Maybe the Chargers make a fight in the end, but this game's gonna suck. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. You know, that honestly, Jason score doesn't sound that bad. I'm gonna go 17-14 Broncos, and whatever.
Whatever.
I may watch something like I may just watch anything besides.
Give me another game, please.
Yeah, I don't even think Red Zone will go to it.
D likes some 17-13. And by the way, D locked in Buffalo earlier. He did like the over at first, but then he heard about the snowstorm, so he went back. And just to get on this, real quick, because Damien's picks count very much. Like I said, he likes Denver in this game. And to backtrack, he did go with Green Bay. He went with Chicago with all of us. He went with Buffalo in this game where I went crazy and went with Cleveland. Let me see. Then we have Baltimore that he went with. Then we got, Philadelphia. He took New England as well. Of course, he took his Saints. He took your Giants that he's locking in. And he locked in Baltimore, and then he's got Washington as well. All right, cool. Let's keep him in on this one as we get to our next game over here. We are up to Dallas, Minnesota. All right, so Dallas 6-3, who just took a little butt whooping on defense by Green Bay recently, just last Sunday. Kind of surprised a lot of people. So Green Bay got the win. Dallas did not look good. They got run on big time. Let's see if they can do that again against Minnesota, who's 8-1. The game is in Minnesota. Damien likes Minnesota in this game, Ryan. Definitely going to be one of the better games of the week, I think. And it's a tough one to pick because Dallas has not been great against the run. And we know that Dalvin Cook and Madison can both run the ball really well.
Can you let Ryan back in?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hopefully Ryan actually heard what I said. My bad.
Sorry. Wi-Fi. Hurricane.
Damn Wi-Fi.
Was it Hurricane through? Hurricane Nicole?
Yeah, Hurricane Nicole.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Sorry, what game are we on again? My fault.
No, we're doing Dallas, Minnesota, and just saying that, Dallas, had their hiccup, whatever you want to call it, last week, and they haven't been really good against the run. And Minnesota, we know they can run the ball with Dalvin Cook and Madison, and we know they can certainly pass the ball as well. So Minnesota 8-1 against Dallas on the road, 6-3. What do you think?
I got the Vikings. How is Dallas favored in this game?
They are.
That's what's interesting.
I think I would lock. That's my third lock. There it is, right there.
Okay. All right.
Because if I haven't done 3, that's my third one. Because I don't see how I think Minnesota's playing. You can make the case right now that Minnesota is the best team in the NFC. You could really make that case. They just came off a great win against Buffalo, and I think they're playing really good. Dallas coming off a disappointing loss against Green Bay. I don't know how Dallas is favored in this game. I'm taking Minnesota.
Yeah,
24-20.
Okay. All right. So we'll see your game. Look, they say, Damien knows styles make fights over there. Damien, like I said, he's going with Minnesota 28-24 in a close one. Guy, I don't know, Nikki, what do you think? This is definitely a really good game, but Minnesota right now, they're winning those close games that they didn't last year.
Yeah, 1.5. God, I feel like what is that? What are you trying to say? Like Dak has this big bounce back game? Like I don't understand. So I don't know. I'm gonna roll with Minnesota on this one. I have it 30-28.
All right. I'm going against the grain with you guys. I think that Dallas is favored for a reason, and I think the reason is because they will be able to run the ball between Pollard and Zeke coming back. And I don't know who's going to be able to cover CeeDee Lamb, to be honest with you. And I think that Dallas is a really good shot. Again, styles make fights, and I think in this one, Dallas can throw a couple of uppercuts and actually win this game. So I don't think that Minnesota is going to go really off on them. The only way that Minnesota wins this game is if they run the ball 30 to 35 times and have success in that area. They could do that, all right? They really could do that. But I'm betting on Dallas winning this one and having a bounce-back game on the road. We'll see. I'm taking a chance on that one. We'll find out as we go through. So we got our next game now. We have 3 left. We got Bengals at Steelers. And Cincinnati is 5-4. They seem like they're a lot better than that, but they're not. They've lost, interesting games like Cleveland on that Monday night where they got blown out. Pittsburgh, they're 3-6. They're coming off a win. They're feeling a little bit better about themselves. In this game, Damien, he's got, where did I write it down? He's got Cincinnati in this game, Damien. So I'm going to have to agree with him because Pittsburgh just has a lot of trouble scoring points, guys. They can't do it. I mean, really, Kenny Pickett to Pickens, I think eventually we'll see that happen. But as of right now, I think that Joe Mixon will have a good game. I think that Joe Burrow will have a good game, Nikki. So give me Cincinnati 27-17.
Yeah, the Joe Mixon run game is pretty damn strong. I have Cincinnati 27, Pittsburgh 21.
Okay, so we're close on the score right there. What do you say? You're going to make it not a trifecta, but all 4 of us on this one, Ryan. Do you think Cincinnati pulls out the win on the road?
Yeah, that was a quadfecta.
Okay, yeah, right.
I'm gonna go quadfecta. Yeah, quadfecta. I'm gonna go Cincinnati in this one too. Like you said, the Steelers' offense doesn't do anything for me. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati in this one, 24-10.
Okay, so that's a beatdown, I would say. That's a fairly good one right there. I like that. All right. We got a couple more. We got Sunday night where the Chiefs and Chargers face off for the second time. This time it is in LA. Let's see if the Chiefs fans do travel. They're 7-2 going against the Chargers at 5-4 right now. Ryan, the Chargers have played the Chiefs really well, but they have a horrible coach in Brandon Staley. So I don't know if he can overcome that. And again, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, they're practicing, but are they going to play? I don't really know. That's an interesting one. So why don't you kick us off with this game, Kansas City on the road? Quad.
I feel like I just sit there on my phone and just wait for the Adam Schefter tweet that says Keenan Allen will not play. Like I feel like that's what I just wait for right at this point because he just doesn't. Like when I don't know when he's gonna play. 5.5. Is it 5.5 for Kansas City? Is what I'm saying.
I think that was the point. Yeah, the spread. I should get that up, but I think
5.5.
5.5. You got it.
5.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas City in this one. I do expect a decent amount of points in this one too. I'm gonna go Kansas City 28, Chargers 21.
All right, 28-21, not bad. D's got Kansas City in this game as well, and so do I in a shootout. I think that the Chargers, Justin Herbert, I think he's going to have a really good game, but not as good as the best quarterback in the NFL. That's Patrick Mahomes. Shootout 34-27, Nikki.
Let me see. Over under is 50. What do I have this at? Kansas City 31, Chargers 28.
Smelling like a parlay right there. That could be an over.
I like the over.
Yeah, D, you're going to have to chime in on this one so we can figure this one out, no doubt. All right. Let's go to Mexico City, shall we, for our Monday Night Football game, the last game of Week 11. My 49ers, baby. They play the Cardinals. It's a Cardinal home game, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. They're in Mexico City, Sombrero City. Let's get it going. Look, Arizona, they're not a good football team. They're really not. Even Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins are arguing on the sideline right now. James Conner, he can't get the running game going. Justin Pugh is Pugh. All over the place. It's just not working out. It's awful. And their defense, as we know, was no good either. Isaiah Simmons likes to show up once in a while, and he's a good player. But you know what? Overall, the 49ers are a better team. They have a better offensive scheme. They're getting healthy on defense. There is no reason that they should lose this game. If they do, I would be very worried about them going forward. Give me the 49ers, 29-23, Nick.
Yeah. And we don't know if Kyler Murray's playing, right?
No, actually, we're not sure about that.
Okay.
That's a good call. Not sure about that. And you know what? Colt McCoy may be the better option right now, as sick as it sounds.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, either way, I have San Fran winning. What do I have it? 31-24.
Okay, so we got some points in this game. Okay. By the way, Damien is locking this one in. He's locking in San Fran. What are you going to do with this one, Ryan? Oh, I think we may have frozen with Ryan for a second. Oh, there he is. All right.
There he is.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, man. So I'm gonna go San Fran in this one. Yeah, I honestly don't even know. I don't even care who plays quarterback for the Cardinals because they just don't look that good right now, and kind of disappointing. I'm going with San Francisco on this one. Looking good on offense, in my opinion, with McCaffrey back there, 28-20.
Okay. So we're all on the 49ers. This is another quad factor right there. I love it. Get the quad factor. So our weekly picks are in. Nikki, you locked in Baltimore, Washington, and the Giants. I locked in Baltimore, Philly, and the Giants as well. Damien locked in Buffalo, Baltimore, and San Fran. And Ryan, your three locks were?
He locked in
Baltimore for sure.
Right?
Indy.
Indy. No, yeah. Oh, did you lock in Indy?
Oh, no, I didn't lock Indy. I ain't that guy.
Okay.
But didn't lock in Indy. Okay.
Did you lock in the Giants? I locked in the
Giants. And I locked in the Giants. Giants, Ravens, and the Commanders.
That's it. That was
right. Commanders. That was the one I was missing. All right, perfect. All right. Well, this comes the time now where we have to figure out what our best bets are going to be.
Oh boy.
All right. So, we're out of the last 4 weeks, we're 2 out of 4. So in reality, we have made you money so far. But you know what? We got to make you more money right now. We got to correct ourselves. We were only 2 out of 4 last week. You know, we got stumped up a little bit, but you know what? We're going to come back. We're going to make it happen, right? 49ers are favored 7. They only won by 6. Shit happens, all right? So we'll take care of it. Damien likes, guys, he likes Vegas and Denver under 41.5. I like that. I would go under rather than over. He also likes Cincinnati plus 4.5 at Pittsburgh. So, D, I don't know if you're still here if you want to jump in. I like both of those. Those aren't bad. Nikki, I'll tell you what I got real quick, guys. I have the Bears plus 3 over the Falcons. Nikki, is that right? Is that the line, or am I crazy?
Let me see. You said the Bears.
No, you're right.
No, DraftKings has 3.5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's almost weird to me. I feel like the Bears are the better team on the rise right now. I know their defense really is no good, but they can score. So I like the Bears plus 3. I like the Giants Lions over 46. And I know that, Ryan, I think you had a really high score in this game, right?
He did.
I did. I shot for the stars. It was
so he may agree with me on that. And the Vikings Cowboys, I like the under 47.5. So Nikki, what do you got?
So what did I say? I like the over in Kansas City and the Chargers. I like the Giants to cover the 3. But I actually like the over in Cowboys Vikings.
Oh, so you like the over. Okay. I like the under. So that kind of sucks.
So we can't do that.
D is right. Denver does live in the under zone. They live down under. They're like freaking from Australia or something like that. It's amazing. They are down under, no doubt. Shoot.
What do you got, Ryan?
I like the under in between Cleveland and Buffalo now because of snow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because the under right here, I could be wrong, but I'm seeing under is 41.5.
41.5, yeah.
So give me the under in that one. Between the Giants and the Lions, I like the over in that one too, as I again shot for the stars. Raiders and Broncos, I do like the under. Again, that one's 41.5. Can't see that one going any higher than like 17. I'm just kidding. I know it's very low. I know. And then let's see. I like the lock for Baltimore, like minus the points. I'd take that.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Baltimore was a lot of points in that game, right?
13.
Yeah, 13.
I like that one. I just don't think Carolina will compete. I just don't.
Yeah, no.
Nikki, what was your score for Giants Detroit?
27-20.
So 47. So that would put it over. Do you feel comfortable enough to go over?
No.
No, you don't.
The Giants are what? They hit the under last. Did they hit the under last week too?
Last week they did against Houston, yeah.
Okay, so every game they've hit the under. Man, so I hit it last week. It said Giants win, cover, take the under. Man.
Giants win, cover, take the under. I like the Giants -3. Can we agree on that? I think we all seem to like that one pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They always hit the under though. That's the thing.
All right. I'm afraid because now it's Detroit. I don't know. I'm a little I don't know.
It's like 2 in a row for the Lions.
Yeah, right.
No.
They're on a winning streak, guys. Come on.
They're winning. They're on a winning streak. They really are. What about Chicago +3 against Atlanta?
Man, I have it 26-23.
Do I have?
And they're getting points. They're getting points. That's the whole thing.
They're getting points. I could probably roll with that. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think?
I could too. It's just both these teams suck too. Right? It's just like because that's the thing. They're just so up in the air. Both it's either Chicago's either really good, they look really good in offense, which they had the past couple of weeks, or they just like crap the bed and just don't do anything. So, but yeah, I would go with the Bears +3.
Prime thinks that the Giants are going to win by 10, so that's good. We're with you on that one. We got the Giants -3. We got Chicago +10, and what was that? What was that over under Denver Vegas?
Did you say Chicago +10?
Yeah, no, we didn't say Chicago +10.
No, +3. I'm sorry. Did I say 10? I'm sorry. +3.
I was like, whoa, we are not that confident.
No, he was saying Prime was saying that he thinks the Giants are going to win by 10.
Sure.
Oh, right.
Now, so the over under for you said Raiders Broncos?
Yeah.
41.5.
I prefer the under in that one, but we can stay away from that.
Oh, I picked under. I think that should be.
I think what did I do? 20-18, so it's 38.
38.
Under.
It's under.
So, do we go under 41.5?
I picked it.
I think so.
I'm with it. D, you still with us? If you are, then definitely say so because I'm liking that. I'm liking.
He likes it. He says Denver lives in the under.
That's true. That's right.
That's true. He did say that.
Yeah. He's right. Denver lives in the under. So if we're gonna go with this one, we got Denver, Vegas under 41.5. We got Chicago +3 against Atlanta, and we got the Giants -3 in this.
Are you feeling good about the under for Buffalo Cleveland?
Because 41 is not a whole lot, but at the same time, Nikki, I'm kind of with him because I mean, if it's really going to be a snowstorm like that, this is not going to be a lot of points for it. It could be like a 13-10 game, you know?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, normal conditions, I think, Buffalo's scoring like 35 points or something. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I would feel comfortable with the under.
Should we throw in a fourth one?
Yeah. So let's try it again.
All right.
We tried 4 last week. So
we tried 4 last week. We only got 2 out of 4. We got to get 4 out of 4. We got to make up for it. All right. So we're going to go under 40. What was it again? How much? 41?
Under 41.5.
41.5. Cleveland and Buffalo.
Because I think we all picked low scores in this game, did we not? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check my score. I'm just curious because I think I had to change it because of the snow. So
we both picked Cleveland too. What?
Oh, and you know what? I had it 21-16. So yeah. I like it.
Go under. We like the under.
Yeah. Go under. Go under. Go. Okay. That's what All right. So we got it. All right. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's teamwork right there. We figured it out.
Get there.
Yeah.
All right. So announce the final 4.
The Final four: Chicago +3, Giants -3, Denver Vegas under 41.5, and we got the Cleveland Buffalo Snowstorm under 41.5 as well. Okay, I'm digging it. I think we're in on that one. Like we said, no freaky fantasy football draft this week. We'll bring it back next week and get that rolling again. But this is great, Ryan, having you in here doing the picks with us. You are the first one to come in and do the picks with us, actually. So
Yes.
glad you were able to be with us, man. Beautiful.
Hey, man, glad I could provide my picks. Like, boy, I hope I'm right. I may not be invited anymore if I'm not. You guys unfollow me and won't talk to me anymore. Right?
No.
We've had some bad weeks ourselves, man. You know, we really have. Last week, Nikki and Dee went 11-2 each. So
we
killed
did.
it. So they were entitled to have bad weeks this week. It was okay.
Yeah. And I will say it's interesting because, like, on my show, those that listen to it and hear me do picks, I just go head to head. I don't even do like spread or anything. So this was fun to do because now I'm really like thinking. But yeah, no, this is great. I really enjoyed it.
I love it. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. And we're very happy that you could join us today. It's a beautiful thing. And listen, people love your show, but for the ones who don't know where to find it and what's going on, let them know because it's important stuff.
Yeah, man. You guys can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, it's on there. I try to record every Monday and Wednesday to have the shows uploaded Tuesday and Thursday. Just work gets in the way. So I apologize to the fans that I have, if I have any, which I should. But anyway, I know.
You got two at least.
Yeah, there you go.
For sure.
I'm a humble person. I'm very humble. But you know, I just love doing it, and I need to get back to having, you know, I want to have you guys on at one point. I want to try and have a lot of guests on. So, but yeah, anywhere you can find a podcast, you can listen to my voice there. I don't really listen to my voice at all. So, like, do you guys have this, like, if you ever edit or anything, and like you're like hear yourself talk, you're like, my God, just get through the editing part.
Yeah, when I like chop up clips and stuff, and I have to watch myself back and hear myself, I'm like, oh God, no! Do I really sound like that?
I can't. The only time I'll watch the show back is for a specific segment that I need to bring up for the next, because otherwise I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to know what's going on.
So awkward. You know, they say like a lot of actors and actresses, they don't watch themselves back and they don't watch their own movies. I get it. Like I can understand that concept.
Because we're all our own worst critic, you know, we're by ourselves already as it is. So it's like, yeah, shoot. Dee's thanking you for such a great job, Ryan.
Hey, Dee, I'm just glad you were able to chime in and give your thoughts, and I can't wait for you to praise me next week, man. I can't wait. You know, it's kind of funny, just going off topic. I really feel confident about the Colts. I feel like at home, Jeff Saturday's first home game, you know, crowd's going to be into it.
Yeah.
They're going to feel good. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's a tricky game.
It is. I would love to see, you know, Frank Reich against his old team. He was not there anymore. Could have been Frank Reich against his old team, but now it's Jeff Saturday taking over. And I love Jeff Saturday. So, you know, that's a lot of fun. That's great. We'll see what happens. But Nikki, you're busy as always. So what's next on the list?
I don't know. What's next on the list? What day is it? Next on the list. No more guest spots. They did do a guest spot on Mind Your Pucking Business yesterday.
I love it.
Yeah. Isn't that a great show name?
Yes.
I love
so that was fun. Went on for about 15 minutes. Talked about all things Giants, of course. Tuesday nights, New York Giants Rush at 8:00. Wednesday nights at 7. I am here. Sunday mornings at 11:30. Channel Side Bets. And I do have my very own Rush Hour show coming out. So stay tuned for more on that, hosted by yours truly.
All right. Rush Hour, baby. Yep. No doubt. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan ain't got shit on you. Rush Hour is for you. I love it.
Can I say one thing? So for those that follow my show on Twitter and do my Twitter Q&A, I know I haven't done this for a few weeks. I've been, again, very busy. I'm going to try and bring those back. Just want to say.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Bring them back, man.
Bring them back. We like them.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I fill them out, too. I put in my answers as well.
Yeah. So, and if you guys ever have questions, please, to me to say, please give.
Yeah.
I'm like running out of stuff to ask.
Well, because we used to do knowledge with Nikki for years, right? And I would throw trivia out, and we figured like during the season, like the show would just take too long. But honestly, like to your point, I'm kind of glad it's not coming back to the off season because it gets hard. Like, I mean, it wasn't just sports. I mean, God, I gave them everything, so it does get hard to like come up with questions all the time. Yeah, but
she actually left sports out of it. She forgot about sports for about 5 months and just went with the craziest stuff ever. But we love it.
I was it's National Cookie Day. Like we're doing trivia on cookies, and they're like, "What the f are you?"
Trivia on cookies.
Yeah. Oh,
it was great.
I mean, we did all that. I think my favorite One Done Radio questionnaire was the time we all collectively decided we love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I knew you were going. That's why I put my head down. I was like, I know where they're going. I know where they're
that
going.
is funny. That's good. I love it. I love it.
Collectively agreed upon.
We did. We all did. And it's funny because you don't know what everyone's going to say. And then it was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, boop, all the way down.
That's great.
All I do is like retweet the answer and just next, like, because there's so many come through, so retweet it. And then I like read it live. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's a good strategy. It works, man. It definitely works. It's well done. All right. Well, again, thank you for being on, D. You'll be back next week, no doubt. Nikki, thanks for coming in right from work in your work clothes, the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
3rd and 3. We'll be back next week, and we'll try to sneak in a few more shows. Like we had our mid-season awards. It's a lot of fun. So you never know what's coming up, but make sure you check out our handles in order to find out. I'm at Sports Prophet 1. That's the number 1. Nikki Nick 9384 and Ryan Dunn 1 and Done Radio. Or I should say 1 Done Radio on Twitter, but the show is 1 and Done. Love it. Guys, we're out for now. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Let's give him the wave, Nick. Peace.
Bye.
We're out.